Hello. Today we will solve the questions about plants. So you can go through the part 1 and part 2 for the questions for the topic revision. So let's start for the self test 2. Select the incorrect match. Root. Absorb water and minerals from soil. Stem fixes the plant to the soil. Leaf prepares food for the plant. Flower produces seeds in the most of the plant. So kids, we need to find the incorrect one. So first we have to carefully read the question. So here, root absorb water and minerals from soil. Yes, correct. Stem fixes the plant to the soil. This is incorrect because stem provides the food to the other parts of the plant, not fixes the plant into the soil. It is doing by root. Second question is, root of which of the following plant is eaten by us? So root is carrot, onion is onion, ginger, potato. They are the stems. So we are eating carrot. So after that, which of the following is not a plant product? So plant product which is not: tea, rubber, oil and ghee. So tea is from the plant leaves, tea plant leaves. Rubber we get from the rubber plant. Oil we get the mustard oil seed from the seeds of the plant. And the ghee is we getting from the animal, not from the plant. Next is, when Raju complained of toothache, his grandmother applied the oil of the spice shown in the picture on the affected area. Which spice is this? This is a cloves, which is bud part of the plant. Turmeric is antiseptic. Chili is where we never put it on the any ache, and cardamom is also not a good for the toothache. So answer is clove, and they are the cloves. Cloves looking like that. Identify the plant shown in the figure and fill in the blank in the given statement. The plant gives us that is used to make clothes. Which plant is used to make clothes? Jute, cotton, wool, linen. This is a cotton plant. You can see these are the cotton. So they are the self-test answers. Next is exercise. First question is, hard outer layer of tree trunk is called bark, spine, branch, bud. So hard outer layer on the plant is what is this? Bark. Unscramble the given words to get the name of the climber plant. What are the plant which are climbers? Those depend on the other things to grow up. They always grow onto the wall, on other big tree. So this is, if you unscramble, this is looking like pumpkin. This is grapevine. So pumpkin is on the floor, so they are the creepers. Cotton, so grapevine is a climber that depend on the other thing to grow up. Next is, read the given statement and select the option that correctly identifies true and false ones. Pea plant is a creeper. So we have to put how we solve these type of questions. So we need to put like that: first, second, three, third and fourth. So first is, pea plant is a creeper. Pea plant is grow on the floor, on the floor. No, it grow up. So this is a climbers. So first is false. So if you can see, there is two options. Which one is first? Next we need to read, shrubs have thin and soft stems. How is the shrubs? Shrubs have thin and soft stem. No, they have the woody stem. So this is also false. So in that, this is false. So looking like C is the answer. But let's continue for the third one. Most shrubs live for few years. Yes. Like a rose plant is living for a few years. Trees like shisham and pine gives us wood. Yes, true. So our answer is C. Next, which of the following is not a spice? So cinnamon is a spice, almond is a dry fruit, coriander is, what is this? Coriander is a herb, cumin is also a spice. So answer is almond, which is dry fruit. Select the odd one out of the on the basis of type of stem. We need to odd one out. Coriander, which is herb, rice is also a herb like structure, spinach is also a herb. So cotton is a shrub which having little bit big. So answer is D. Plant is a herb. Which is the herb? Hibiscus. Hibiscus is a shrub. Banana. Mango is a tree. Tea is a plant. Tree plant. So banana is a herb. Next is the select the option in which odd member is encircled incorrectly. So we kids, we need to find the group which one is odd one out and which is incorrectly circled. So rose is a herb. So rose is a shrub. Mint is herb. Hibiscus is also a shrub. So this is the correct. Neem, mango are the tree. Grapevine is a climber. So this is also correct. Watermelon is a creeper. Grapevine is a climber. Money plant is also a climber. So this is also correct. Odd one out. D is coriander, spinach, tulsi. So coriander is a herb. Spinach is also herb and tulsi is shrub. So answer is D. Next is select the incorrect statement about plants. Plants give shelter to many animals. Yes, it is correct. Flowers and leaves of plants are used for decorating our homes. Yes, we are using for decorating. Plants totally depend on animals for food. Plants not depend on the animals, they depend on the sunlight, air. So this is incorrect statement. Plants decay and mix with the soil to make it fertile. Yes, they decay, they're dried and then mix into the soil and make the soil fertile to use further. Given below is the list of few items. How many of these can be obtained from plants? Cheese. So list we need to find the how many things we get from the plant. Cheese coming from the animals. Oil, yes, we get from the plants. Medicine, yes, we get from the plants. Timber is wood which we get from the plants. Butter we get from the animal. Rubber we get from the plants. Perfume we get from the flowers of the plants. Gum we get from the acacia plant. Honey we get from honeybee. Ghee we get from animal again. So how many we take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So answer is C. Select the pair that is similar to the one given in the box based on their plant. So this is rice. So this is also herb. This is pumpkin, which is creeper. So similar like fashion we need to find. So coriander is also herb. Watermelon is a creeper. So this is the correct answer. If you go further, you can see tulsi is a shrub and pea is a creeper. So they are not matching. Rose is a shrub. Bottle gourd is a climber. So C is also not correct. Lotus is a water plant. Grapevine is a climber. So they are also not correct. So answer is A. Thank you kids. Follow for more. We will continue with the next chapter in the next part. Bye bye.